your sensitivity low as possible so you can be able to control your when you edit. The crosshair is right there. Or you can move your stick, like saying if you do something like this, you can still move your stick because it's one sensitivity. So if you edit that way, you can still move the analog stick that way. So if I edit like this, I can still be able to move. But if I have it up, my crosshair is moving all over the place. I can't control it because it's not one sensitivity that I like it. It's something else that I didn't like at first. If you feel what I'm saying. So, with that being said, once you find that, and once you find these right here, we can move on to this right here. So, ADS. I like a low ADS. I like a good enough ADS so I can be able to track close up and far away. And it's so strong, it's like this little slow sensitivity is making me. See how slow the sensitivity is? But it's good far away. When you shoot, when you have a low sensitivity on linear far away, that's the whole purpose of having a low sensitivity far away, so you can be able to track. But if you want to be able to balance it, then you should have a high ADS like this to balance it out. And you don't want to put no ramp boost on it because if you're not an exponential, you don't need it. So saying somebody right here, right? Somebody, he's jumping around like this, jumping like crazy, like he's playing like a maniac. He's jumping like a maniac. And you want to track him. You can't ADS because that doesn't work. You're not on exponential for one. And for two, they took it out the game, so you can't. And you see how wide this crosshair is? You're better luck just doing this with hip firing. But if you don't have the sensitivity like y'all are in this video, because let's be honest, if you on this video, then you don't got a sensitivity. And I'm not trying to be funny, bro. I'm just being real, bro. I'm really being real, bro. So the best thing you can do is balance it out so you can be able to do both. Track far away, track close up. So you don't have to do this and miss everything and get one pump. And yes, it happened to me before. I was too small-brained to, I had too much pride to look up videos how to do it, or I had too much pride to think I had to look up my sensitivity. I can just have one sensitivity like I had in the past and be like, well, this is my sensitivity now. I can control anything. Not understanding what linear was and the concept of linear and like stuff to like help control linear. Like they have stuff that people don't talk about to control linear. Like, but people don't use it because they don't want to mess with it because they feel like it's useless. They just worried about the numbers, the ADS, and the freaking X and Y. And they're not worrying about the boost, the ramp time, all the other stuff, the flicks and all of this. You're not worried about this. So what I'm talking about is, I'm talking about the turning boost. The time it takes when it reaches the boost speed when the controller right stick is fully deflected. What it means by that is when you hold the controller fully, you see my sensitivity is real slow, but nevertheless, when you flick it, you see how fast it turns? It's like keyboard and mouse. The reason why you want to have that up is to help control your crosshair. You see how limited my crosshair goes? You turn it off. Let's say if I turn it off, right? You're gonna see a difference. You see how my crosshair goes all over the place? You see how my wall's not placing? Because I got so used to that boost. And when you aim, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Right here, it feels more quickly, like when you try to move your stick instead of it control like Like when you see YouTube, it's like they stick is so controlled. You see how controlled is moved by moving my analog stick toward compared to that, compared to what I just did. So if you want to be able to control your sensitivity, so this is gonna help you with your shots too. Saying somebody right here, you can slowly, you can use your controller to your advantage. Play some more, man. You can use your controller movement to your advantage. That's why I feel like that boost can help you be linear and exponential at the same time. And I'm going to share this with my friends so they can know, so they won't be so small-minded and follow people like Reeks. You feel me? I'll be right back. Making a video for him. How many times you interrupt me, son? Anyways, I'm back. My mom asked me to take out some trash. I told her I'm making a video, so I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna help her take out the trash, but I'm gonna finish this. So now that I explained it, it helps you control your sensitivity and you be able to use your controller mode to your fullest extent. The reason why you on linear is because you want raw input. So you have raw input plus the exponential. You be able to control your stick, because that's all exponential is. It's not raw input. It gradually increases. It don't increase as soon as you touch it. It goes up. It's like a roller coaster. You don't go up and then it's not like, oh yeah, I'm already at the top and then you finish the ride. No, exponential, it slightly goes up. It slightly goes up until it reaches its maximum potential. It's just like a penis, bro. Well, some people just get there, but it's just like a girl, bro. A girl is not gonna instantly want to have sex with you, bro. Even though they're really sexual beings, they're not gonna. They're not like a rocket. Like no, son. Like it doesn't work like that. Like it's like they're like exponential. It takes them time to get them in the mood. It takes them time for them to be seduced. It takes them time for them to release. It takes them time to do all of those things. But you want a balance between both. So let's get down to the other one. That's what I mean by that. So I highly advise y'all to turn this up from 10 to 15. Or you can go 5 if you want to, if you have a high sensitivity. I really didn't check it, but I just know I like the 10, so I put the 10. So you can try it out yourself. Another one, dabbling time. The time it takes to reach the expected look rotation speed after applying the initial input to the controller right stick. What they mean by that is like linear. You see, it's raw input. So imagine if I had it off. Let me take it off real quick to show you. I'm gonna show you. If I take both of these off, you see how quick it is moving, and when you look around, it's not as smooth. You see how forced that is? It's like I'm trying to track so much, but that's why you miss so many shots on linear, because you can't track in all of these micro movements. Linear has this deafening time. All it is micro movements, like a keyboard and mouse. When you look, it takes a while for you to learn how to control it. That's why a lot of people, when they switch, they look so shaky, because they're not used to the micro movements that keyboard and mouse has. So it's the same thing with linear. When they switch to linear, it's like it's really wild and crazy, because you're not used to the micro movements that you got to control. Even when you watch your gameplay, you can see the micro movements, and you're still gonna have micro movements no matter what you do. But this is gonna help you control the micro movements, to have less micro movements, to make you feel like you're on exponential, to make you hit more 200 points, to make you hit more shots. I'm not saying 200, but I'm just saying you hit more shots than you were when you was on linear without the boost. You feel me? So all of these these are two different things. This is to help you control your sensitivity. This is to help your micro movements. Like I said, linear is nothing but like keyboard and mouse micro movements. If I was doing this right here, like this right here, it's like even though I can still turn like this, it's like I gotta move, it's gonna move right here, then I gotta move it right here, then I probably gotta position it like this, and then probably go over here, then I gotta position it right back and then edit it right like this. I can control it. You see how even though I'm on linear, and it's still gonna do it no matter what. You want that micro. You still want micro movement, son. Because the whole purpose of the micro move is to have the raw input, bro. If you so worried about the micro movements, then you might as well go to exponential. You feel me? The whole purpose of that micro movement is to be like a keyboard and mouse player, to have the raw inputs and shit. So, therefore, I want you to put this up from 10 to 15, from 10 to 15, or 20. You can put this on 20 if you want to. But this right here at the top, put this on 10, 5 to 15. Don't put it up to 20. Trust me. You see I'm on linear. You see I'm not lying when I say you can control your sensitivity a lot better. It's like exponential. You see how my stick barely moves? Yeah, so that's how I figured out about it. That's how I really figured it out. I was messing with it. I watched a video, somebody explained it on exponential, how that works, how it helps like the sensitivity. So it's like when you're exponential, you know it's not raw input, so it's like you'll be looking this way, and then when you try to move your stick, it's not like this. It's like flicks. It flicks all over the place. So it's like it's weird. It's really weird. So I hope this really helped y'all today. I really hope this helped y'all today, because at the end of the day, you can take this information that I gave y'all, or y'all can be like, oh, this guy's capping, or you don't know what you're talking about because you didn't edit, or you didn't do what other YouTubers do. Look, man, this is not my real channel. I just found this out, and I feel like y'all should know, because there's a lot of people switching because of other people. And I want you to be your own person. That's the biggest goal out here. I want you to be your own person, and I want you to show this to your friends. I'm like, look, I'm not switching. He's right, because look at my aim and look at yours. It's almost the same. You might have better aim, but it's not that far from yours. It's really not. The whole purpose of exponential is to keep your crosshair stuck. And now as y'all can see, my crosshair is stuck. But I still can flip. I can still edit. I still get those movements. I still get those micro movements. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video like I did. This is like the third time I made this video. So I try to do this quick as I can. So it's your boy, The Viz, and I'm out. Peace.